Well, prior to Alexa Grasso breaking through against Valentina Shevchenko, no one had fought her as closely as this Brazilian talent, Taila Santos. A lot of fans felt like in UFC 275 back in Singapore that she should have been the athlete to emerge with the split decision win. Of course, that is neither here nor there. She's an outstanding striker, undeniable knockout power at 125 pounds. Can lean on her grappling if need be. Tonight, though, she is focused on striking, leg kicks, jab. She believes her power will be heard from before fights end. Well, it seemed an eventuality that when the UFC launched its women's flyweight division, that Valentina Shevchenko would rest atop of it, and that's exactly where she finds herself as she makes the walk here tonight.
She knew that she'd be the UFC flyweight champion. Even when her first title shot against Rico Montano fell through, she didn't moan, she didn't complain. She said, okay, sign me up somebody else so that I can go and win that title. So they said, okay, fight Joanna Jacek. She went out there and defeated the most dominant strawweight champion in UFC history to get that title. She's a phenomenal striker, a great counterpuncher, and has a full array of skills to try to finish fights. When you think you're going to stand with her, just ask Juliana Pena. You end up on the ground getting submitted. She can beat you in a number of ways.
Our tail to tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer. The veteran Herbert Green, our referee for this one.
Ready.
The flyweight queen, Valentina Shevchenko, one of the few fighters that DC actually gets starstruck around, and she is back on the proving ground tonight against Taila Santos, the very woman who gave her, arguably, her toughest defense to date.
It was the first time we've ever seen it. There was a time where we lauded someone winning a round against Valentina Shevchenko. And we go back to Singapore, and Taila Santos had won 3 rounds or 2 rounds on judges' scorecards.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Strong outside leg kick. And a knee.
She lands another leg kick.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Oh, nice kick.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never grow less. Finish here.
Crowd strikes are just brutal. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Superman punches true.
She got that leg kick off quick.
Shevchenko gets touched by that kick there. Follows it up with a nice combination. Beautiful. Just over 2 minutes now to go. play there as she gets back to her feet. With the body in it lands. Oh, another massive kick. Circling to her right. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this time.
Great shot, landed. Now she got to go chase her down. Get another one off to finish the fight. Big right hand. Oh, man, he's a hard.
Just out of range with that right hook. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf start to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh!
Well, get the bonus checks ready. What a round it was. Multiple knockdowns on one side. And you got to think she's a little bit frustrated that she wasn't able to get the knockout, but every round begins on the fifth.
John, if she's getting frustrated, she will find herself in trouble. You cannot try and determine when a fight will be finished. You got to let it happen. Even if you get all those knockdowns, don't force it. Allow yourself to go back and do the same thing that gives you any reason to find frustration in not getting the finishes, but find the kill shot this time.
All right, so the big moment in that previous round was the knockdown. We'll get you the replay now. DC, take us through it.
She was able to get her chance. She was able to find her moment. She recognized that an opportunity presented itself. She took it and landed that beautiful night.
Second round underway. Oh, pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Missed on the right hand. Punches. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. And another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively. It's a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Well, she is clearly cast out at this point of the fight. The stamina is low, and even when she misses a strike, that is an exhausting effort as well. So not a good look for her here. So why has she not addressed that thigh kick? Does she not feel that? I mean, it looks pretty bad at this point.
Well, early, it doesn't feel like it's very damaging. But right now, as they add up, it really starts to hurt. It really starts to limit you. And right now, she has to address it because we're getting very close to that time where there's no turning back.
We could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight.
Oh, man, that's what we call shin on skull. Several times in this fight, she's gone back to the well with that head kick.
She is landing it. My goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I gotta get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO. And undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Tyler.
So how about this, champ? We got a new UFC women's flyweight champion. Can DC get an invitation to the after
I
party?
mean, I'm just trying to show up, baby. I've already started to push my chair back away from the table. I want to celebrate with the champ. She had a party in the octagon tonight, and it will continue at the after party. Good job, champion. Great job. Congratulations.
All right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is
Ready, fight. Ready.
What early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns. But he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight. Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Oh, you talk about mix with the martial arts. Perfect strategy. Here.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Those fighters back to their feet now.
And separate from clinch.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Muhammad's in half door. Let's go. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. And yet another straight punch landed there by Usman. Deep breath.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that strike to the body, man. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's in hands. Tonight he's going kick after kick after kick. Nice punch there. Nice leg kick.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination. So it's never just one shot. There's always two or three combos.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Lots of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Punch show in the Colby Covington fight.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. To the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he's still standing after taking that punch.
Now goes in and kills the takedown. Usman's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he's looking for the finish now. He's got the
Inside. Attack the line. Create some space. Go to your back. Give up the mount.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot. He kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't.
Ready to fight? Ready. All right, here we go with round two. Traveling with the jab here, but he saw it coming. Nice job there today.
And if you take one of them, they can get the night down.
You know, DC usually. To his feet.
Landed some big shots too.
Usman's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
What? My goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 2. Playing the winner by still the UFC welterweight champion of the world. The Lord, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former strawweight champion, JackKetch01. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John. Great fight. Fight.
All right, so we are underway with this highly anticipated stand-up only clash. So these ladies got to play by the rules. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Wei Li not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Wei Li is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Straight right hand, but she misses.
She lands up top with a great combo.
Zhang going for the leg kick, nothing doing there. And these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated this level of activity at the beginning of the fight?
Nice jab there to the body by Zhang. Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, then for sure she can fight at this pace. The moment all the takedowns are added, may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
Oh,
She's getting up. Yep.
well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight, you can potentially wreck.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Oh, pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly has found the range early tonight.
She can box with anybody in the world, and she's showing that tonight. Oh, nice.
Well, Zhang Wei Li at her physical best here tonight, grappling to the hand. Huge left, big elbow there. We got to fight, folks. Well, she to the feet.
She's hurt bad.
Big right hand there.
Oh, nice high kick.
Yes, the finish.
Jeez Louise.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, Tyler Santos was all the rage after extending Valentina Shevchenko in what was her first UFC championship fight. And tonight, she has methodically worked her way back to the Shevchenko fight. But Valentina, as technical, as focused as any athlete, man or woman in the game, and she's not resting on her laurels.
But even in that fight, where things seemed to go so wrong for the champion, she still was able to will herself through it. And I believe that there are lessons learned even in those moments. And I think we learned a lot about the champion, Valentina Shevchenko, that she is not only good when she's a front runner, she's not a front runner, she's not only good when she's winning, she can adjust and be good even in the back.
Pretty good connection by her there on the knee. And I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't. She is in a world of trouble. Let's see if she can survive. Short really from Shevchenko. Santos's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up.
Shot man. It's over, John. Thanks, man. Nice pass.
Fighters back to their feet here.
Let's go. Still in your fight. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, she's got a roundhouse kick in the Arsenal DC, and she put it to good use there.
I mean, landed that kick beautifully. The only reason she didn't spin all the way around is because her opponent tried to stop it because she landed with so much force.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there and you land something and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Caught that kick there.
Under 30 seconds.
Oh, left hooks.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. Got to do something different.
She grabs her opponent now. Maybe the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, there's the end of the round. Santos' corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as this fight continues. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Big right hand. Shot by hurt very badly. The shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fights. Oh, that's big.
Oh, nice. And blocks that hard punch.
Look at that. Big elbows. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, another miss there. She just hasn't managed her gas tank very well here tonight.
And not take too many hooks.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
É isso aí, fica na pressão. Vamos pra sequência, vamos lá.
That's a powerful strike from bottom position. Trying for a submission now. Squeeze up. Oh, look out. That thing is tight.
It's advancing. She's about to finish. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept dominant positions.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little...
Her best strike, you don't see the type of weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
Wasn't able to find the kill shot.
Kick right.
Got to keep pressing. She's got to hurt. Got to. What you're going to see with this young lady, is she going to finish the fight? Oh, look at that.
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 1 second.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, that early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. And now Leatherby in front on both sides. Beautiful. They're certainly getting after it early.
Oh, yes. Now we're going.
Swing and a miss by Aspinall.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He gets to the single collar side. The opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Who landed? Is that what we're doing here?
That is, oh, man, this dude is good. Way to hide that leg kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for John Jones.
Seems to be on his way out of the fight. Gotta be careful here.
Back to his feet. Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook.
Picked up the leg.
Jones is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yeah.
Oh, great ground shot there, and one opened him up. Lands that elbow on the inside. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job pass.
All right, well, this is what a fight. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop in this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John.
All right, so John Jones, your winner here tonight by TKO. As you heard there from Bruce Buffer, he prioritized the finish tonight. A lot of decisions of late. No judges' scorecards needed tonight.
Just loving the intensity of Jones in this fight. Saying
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ready.
All right, we're ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules. Gets underway.
big shot to the head.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Back to his feet.
Out of trouble.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, and he's finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's doing. Should have got the fight finished.
Burns is free. His opponent's this man.
This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Big knee to the body.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick. Yep. These boys are swinging in.
He's putting right hand. And back to his feet.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Good head kick.
Oh, good knee.
Oh, it's a massive kick here. Just missed on the front kick there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean,
That's good defense to block that punch.
One second for the end of round one.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes, trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Or him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has
Great
made
fight.
his opponent
Ready.
look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is part of
This fight's going to be
it. Stay the course.
goodness.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
It is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC battle.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night and a fantastic T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
So he blocks the strike there, and now
Chase down that pitch.
both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Oh, get that one home. That one connected. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All these long-range weapons are John Jones' calling card.
Ground and pound hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now. DC, a lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. Got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly. Because
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
it's got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Somehow he got
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. He used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful play.
Espinal's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 190 seconds to go, round one.
Straight punch lands. It's a thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
John Jones with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Yeah. Wow. That was nasty.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Go!
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears well. It's on wobbly legs now.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Oh. Fast pace here in the early going. Usman's cut above the eye. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just buying his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but no finish there.
Seems like the guy playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that option.
Yeah, you don't play with your feet.
No.
Ooh, he lands a kick to the leg. Unable to land on the uppercut there, but now starting to use that reach advantage. Gets back to his feet. Oh, is that a big move? The body will see if he can follow up. Wow, huge head.
Look at the whip action that comes from that kick. See? My goodness.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Playing the winner by knockout, walking to the
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And got to be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.